Only Cancer, Sun, Gemini, Moons, welcome to your 2022 Sun Moon reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM. We can certainly set that up. When you view it is when you were meant to see it. It doesn't matter the time of year. Also, check out your 2021 Sun Moon readings in my playlist. See if they rang true for you. The first portion, we'll go over the traits of your Sun Moon combination. I'll lay out the main cards. We'll take a quick look at your 2022. The second portion will be the Vimeo link below, where I will have a deeper interpretation of the cards with clarifiers, in addition to a card of advice for 2022. I'll be dividing the year up into 4 separate sectors. So, Cancer, Sun, Gemini, Moons, with a tendency to be full of energy and nervousness, you are more communicative and expressive than most of your Cancer peers. Your moods are ever-changing and unpredictable, and many have a hard time keeping up. Generally indecisive, you have a propensity to dip your toes in a variety of things because you have difficulty sticking to just one. Also, your curiosity and inquisitiveness eggs you on. When it comes to expressing your feelings, you may be a little more awkward than you would like to be. You're not a fan of warm and fuzzy, and your cold logic often can make you come across as impersonal. However, you are friendly, like engaging with people socially, and love your family dearly. You like spending much of your time at home, but also make it a point to get out and about in the world from time to time. You tend not to be the most organized and often put together a plane while flying it. You're like the ruffled scientist who flits from test tube to test tube and keeps scattered notes all the while. However, your memory is unmatched, and you can absorb information like a sponge and hold on to it like a vault. Otherwise, you rely on your quick and clever plans to achieve what you need to. So, Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Cancer, Sun, Gemini, Moons for the year 2022? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine through your messages? Any messages you have for Cancer, Sun, Gemini, Moons would be greatly appreciated, and we thank you. What do you see for January, February, March? January, February, March, we have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Also, if you skipped over the intro, go back over the intro. I have had people asking me about their sun moon signs. I have people asking me, is that it for the reading? Go back and listen to the intro. We'll tell you how to use these readings to your best benefit. Okay, the World card in the upright is for April, May, June. Like, share, subscribe, donate. Anything to support my channel. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, with the 4 swords in the upright for October, November, December. For July, August, September. I'm pulling now October, November, December. And we have the 3 of Wands in the upright. Let's try to get that in camera, shall we? Okay, so what I'm seeing is in the beginning of the year, you probably aren't making as much as you would like to. That's one of the things that I'm getting. So wherever you're working, you want to make more money, but I don't necessarily think that there's an option to kind of do that. For others of you, you're dependent on somebody else. So either you're living at home, you have a roommate, you're living with a romantic partner you don't want to be with anymore, and you're doing it because, you don't have the money to do otherwise, is what I'm kind of getting. So I feel like you're in a financial or practical situation where you can't do it on your own, but you would kind of like to. So that's what I'm getting there. So come April, May, June, this is where I think you're making the decision to move on. So I think you're saying to yourself, I've been in this situation as long as I need to be in it, or as long as I feel I should need to be in it. I think I've gotten everything out of it that I'm going to get. I think it's time for me to move on. I think it's time for me to realize there's more out there in the world for me, and that I need to go find out what that is. So some of you might be traveling. Some of you might be checking things out like on a really global scale. Some of you are getting an awareness for what's outside the bubble or outside of the situation that you were in, and getting ready to go explore that. So you're closing one chapter, and I feel like you're starting another one in April, May, June. I feel as though you're going to have a period of time after you do this, a little bit of downtime. So some of you might actually leave your situation so that you have a little bit of a timeout. Some of you might go on a sabbatical, go on a retreat. Some of you might go on vacation. Some of you might actually get some sort of counseling of some sort to get your head right. Whatever you're doing, you're kind of during July, August, September, using the time to rest, using the time to get energy that you need, get focused, all of that good stuff, meditate, get really centered, because I think you're going to need it in regards to, whatever journey you're undertaking or whatever your next chapter is. And I feel like the next chapter starts in October, November, December, because I'm seeing you really considering a lot of things that are out there, every single opportunity that's available to you. And you're not just looking at one or two, you're taking in everything all at once. Okay. So you're expanding how you look at things. You're thinking on a large scale, kind of like we talked about back here. You're considering traveling overseas. You're considering working overseas. You're considering opportunities overseas. So, really at a big level, like just not staying where you are, being totally open to kind of, adapting to another environment or checking out a new environment. For some of you, you're actually considering different ways of earning more money, which was a problem back here. So you're kind of saying, if I'm going to explore things, I want to make sure that I'm getting paid very well for what I'm doing. And then for others of you, what you might be doing is looking for love, but saying to yourself, I'm not going to keep dating the same type of person that I'm always dating. I'm going to be open to anybody out there. I'm going to see where it kind of takes me, and I'm going to have that adventure. Okay. So this is more contemplating it, not actually doing it. The Three of Wands is more observing what's out there and kind of deciding, kind of taking everything in and figuring out what order you're going to do things or how you're going to go about doing things. So, it's not a card of action, but I do think you're really exploring a lot of things in regards to that. So that is what I have for you all. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or DM so we can easily set that up. Otherwise, click on the Vimeo link below. I'll be pulling these cards on those cards for a deeper interpretation, in addition to pulling a card of advice for 2022. Also, check out my 2021 Sun Moon readings that are still in my playlist. See if they rang true for you. Like, share, subscribe, donate, support my channel. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Otherwise, Cancer, Sun, Gemini, Moons, best of luck to you this year or next year. Adios from Veronica Garnet. Bye.